Yeah, same thing I said. I was like, he kind of always been like that. Yeah.
Welcome to Keaton Stadium in Athens, Ohio. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Ohio Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
Yeah.
The Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
But I mean, but I mean that. Yeah, but I mean that. Like, I don't know. I guess that's different though, because I mean, you know, it's just y'all.
From inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio's offense that has the first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot.
Yeah.
I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
She was like, that was kind of weird how he didn't invite, any of y'all.
Quickly complete.
Great
job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
That's really, but at the same time, we got a point.
They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Yeah.
And now on second down,
almost as if it's like you kind of gotta almost make him is it cool, if we slide or what's up?
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between
tackles, then you got to be like, bro, I'm in the area. It's like I shouldn't have to do all that.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
The short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense.
But then again, I don't know. Then it had me thinking. I could because you know how artists don't really mess with Willie like that anymore.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not.
So now it's like I kind of see where he's coming from.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A
But
week
you know,
ago,
he
only got
be
sacked
quick to,
one
you
time.
know,
They've already got him on the ground. If they
fight
want
like
to win
Dwayne or
this football game,
Sharice.
they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Man.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he
He
did get
real
past
quick
the
to,
marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the
Nah, so
Bobcats
you know,
line up to punt it away.
you know who is out
He ought
here,
to be
man.
able
You
to
know
use
he
this
going
first
wherever
punt
he
to pin him
going.
deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Gamecocks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can...
Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Quarterback running on the draw. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride.
You know, there's certain things you don't control about, but that was one of those things.
Hauls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Across the 45. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run?
Right.
Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Savage. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit.
That changed everything.
IOU ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
You say what 75% or something?
Their running game. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator?
Like you said,
run the
you
ball
already
like that,
sitting on
everyone.
9
I mean,
mil.
when you can run that on 1st down.
Here's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Right.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That 500K be coming in the clutch.
Running inside. It's Savage.
Per
And a
month.
decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You can't tell me that's not decent.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are
And
doing
then on
just
top of
that.
it, you get to play Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, Red Dead,
I love
all
teams
those
that make
games.
it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it
I don't
all
care what
night.
anybody
Over
says.
100 yards on
I'm
the
getting
day.
my money's worth out of that
Really
GTA
good night
Plus.
for this young man.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an
$10 a
idea
month,
of
and
where
I get
he wants to go with the
500,000 every
football.
month from
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so
GTA Plus,
quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grand Theft Auto Online.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Savage. Pulled down for the tackle. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Savage. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. The throw.
What kind of...
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees...
He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
You gotta be kidding me.
Plays like that can change the complexion of a
Well, I
game,
did it
and
to
he's
myself.
got
I should have just kept running the ball,
line.
then I should have just kicked the
What a huge play for the offense.
shit.
Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also...
No, I tried to scramble, but then for some reason I went the way the D. They got this fast DN at Ohio.
It's 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the
Oh,
screen.
thank God, shoot.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
And that's a really good play by this defense.
Yeah,
Because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing.
When they come to like 4th down,
you
got to kick field goals
get
down
some
here.
space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes.
That's
they
exactly what it
understand
seemed
the
like, too.
formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy
call. No, I was talking to Rob because Rob had texted me about, the sliders. So, I mean, really, what he said, it was like... because of how the way the game is now, he said he really didn't make too many adjustments.
Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
So it's like, it kind of was like, I don't know, it was like, one of those where it's like you want to raise the sliders, just do it. But at the same time, it's like how the way the game is now, like they really, stepped it up.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing,
way better. Like it is literally night and day.
Back to back, do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man.
That kind of pick up on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, and on top of that, another thing is how they made the QB sneak on
an
it.
Offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team.
Yeah, I tried it up against the computer. It did not work for me at all.
Got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game.
I tried it multiple times. I said, yeah, nah, they didn't make QB sneaks, brother. You got to actually earn to get, earn it.
They'll run it from the gun. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Yeah, so at one point, it was talking about like maybe try to do it in 3rd and inches.
Sails through the back of the end zone. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of it. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's why I said the game makes you second guess, actually going for it on 4th and inches. Whereas, like you said, on 26 or 25, this 4th and 3, you looking like, shoot. Man, look, let me go ahead and call my go-to play real quick.
Wants to throw again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal. Coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
It's time, boy. It's time to go upstairs.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So first down, we'll open up the final period. This time he wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bowman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got him. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock.
There's some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad in this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
At this point, shoot.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I'm not even trying to run him to the ground.
Left in the tank here to run the
way this game is,
run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and...
There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
Yeah, but he never joined.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Paul. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage. Try to maximize time and get the football back.
He never joined.
And
on top of that, he quit last year. Didn't say a word.
On the ground, it's Paul. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Gamecocks come to the line on
look, you already know Jeremy already told us. He'd just face a send.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a 1-possession game in the 4th. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you see this more and more in college football. More guys going for it, and they try to throw it here, and you got so many plays you want to work, and sometimes plays off of plays, but unsuccessful with the pass, just missed on that route.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.
I gotta figure this passing out on this game, man. Shoot. I only have 30 yards passing. The punt is ridiculous, though, because they be booting it all the way to the back of the end zone.
John O'Quinn Field at Space City Financial Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Houston has been home to some great college football traditions throughout the years, from Heisman Trophy winner Andre Ware and the run-and-gun offense. Space City Financial Stadium, 40,000 plus strong. Houston trying to get back into the college football narrative. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Cougars kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season.
Oh, dang.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Beavers offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Fires left. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Houston's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside. It's Hughes. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Oh, shoot.
He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To throw, it's Wegman. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just
runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cougars! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The run inside. It's Hatcher.
Oh, my gosh.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
Oh, that is weak.
Makes the catch. It's Hampton. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
You know what's always a good idea?
That tackle.
Your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Mad as ever, man.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run it. It's Hatcher. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Beavers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Pulls it on the option. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes.
Oh, we gone.
40, there he goes. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand to this guy and he gets you a 1st down and he gets you another 1st down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
How How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback.
Or you couldn't do certain missions if you couldn't, like you couldn't hold your breath underwater.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hughes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this D's going to have to find some answers. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's caught. It's Hampton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Quarterback will keep it.
Get the...
Got a little grass. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Whoa! Face mask!
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Bro,
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5
but then they took it out.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical. Understand the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Under fire.
Thank you. Let's get him.
Goes of defense bringing the heat. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Gets it to the back. Caught, and he's got room. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Could be an alley. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air.
Yeah.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Half time as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Houston head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle with Young.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The run inside. It's Hughes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Working the middle, it's complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Wegman. Zings it complete to the right. Finding some room. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. It's complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5.
Kidding me.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Now on second down. On the run, it's Hatcher. Powers through the defender. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Thought he was gonna
you got to love the
option.
physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Nolan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Oh, my God.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Newberry. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Beavers are facing 3rd and inches. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Newberry. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Here's a hit. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
Oh, thank you.
Buried before he could blink.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And he got it! And now it's a one-possession game.
Oh, and another thing, don't hit a CPU,
so many
don't
more
really
times
miss
we're
field
going to
goals
say,
like
go
that.
for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24.
You know how it was
by the coverage unit.
on 26, 25, you put them at a certain angle, you be like, oh, they about to miss.
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. Turning it on! Up to the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And this offense has really done a nice job.
Exactly, but you'll be like, well, I mean, they are like that close.
Into the college football season, a week
but at the same time, you be like, what?
Every minute of it so far. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Running inside. It's Hughes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense.
That's what a lot
of
people
are still able to get a nice game.
Scrambling away. Got some room into the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
Wow.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They bring an extra DB onto the field as they try to stop this 4th quarter score. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's gone! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long.
I tried to sack this quarterback.
Looking to fire.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to get
Pulls it in. It's Nolan. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Here's a throw downfield late. Looking to get it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Bro, that's when it turned to Avengers.
He's looking to pass. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Pressure coming.
That is fake.
Negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's...
Looking long.
Ooh, thank you.
They ruined the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
I forgot about that part. Train wreck. Oh. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think, do I feel like playing this?
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with Purdue's head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So UCLA's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a magnificent performance in their win last time out. More than 400 yards on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're after him! Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Knight. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Iamaleava makes the grab. It's Matthews. Good solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bruins are rolling down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Knight. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Barrels ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UCLA.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Purdue's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now we see Ryan Brown. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to come up with
they
a
had
big
him doing
play
that.
on this 3rd and long.
He was killing him.
From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! What a grab in the end zone for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yes.
Might have a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Iamaleava to throw. With the catch, it's Matthews. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Gonna run it. It's Knight. Finds a little space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs, you know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Knight.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throwing, Imaliava. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Oh, my gosh.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Okay. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Hey, white T-shirt, still white.
Ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room.
Oh my gosh, these people are slow on this team.
Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. The run inside. It's Knight. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Iamaleava. Got a man. It's Smith. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. It's on target and complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Matthews. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for space. It's Knight. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Trying to run, it's Knight. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's going to take a shot. He's got it down the field. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Oh, that's a legit fumble. Wow. Let's get it.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
So what?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down?
Bro, I got the fakest fumble. I swear they was already down. I don't know how that was considered
to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Knight. And the defense drags him down.
Nice play by the defense. But now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half. And moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up.
Ooh, thank God we made
it. They'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Unloads it downfield.
Thank you.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The run inside. It's Knight. Maybe a crease.
Good solid
pickup there. Now they can start to
what you
spell
mean?
it with a first down at the 31. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh.
Gonna run it. It's Knight. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really...
Has it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I don't know. I can't remember.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bruins. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Here's a little room there. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
He picked Florida State.
It's so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
He'll get rid of it.
I thought he got picked Florida State.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh my gosh. Oh, man.
A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
DBs are hot garbage on this team.
They'll give it to Jared Gibson. Stonewalled again.
Bro.
No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game.
This league with me and Say got.
Tight end now in motion.
Using UCLA. Jesus Christ. Man, this defense is hot garbage. Yo, we let Purdue put on.
Headed to the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Gosh.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing about picking them one-star teams.
Return at the 22. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. This will
what in the world?
Just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only...
What the freak was that?
Pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Quarterback Keith. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I think Will got them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master.
Got a little room. And there he goes.
Thank you.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Get back to blue.
Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room.
Really took Charlotte to the natty and won with them on 26.
Looks ready to go. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish.
He turned them into a powerhouse.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Say you got UAB.
That you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Not play defense,
well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
That should have been a pick.
Handoff for Jarrett.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Boilermakers in the hurry up. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
Bars.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Boilermakers decide to call their 1st timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
I'm telling you, that's how I look at that. 10,000 checks means $10,000.
Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Lets it go to the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Running inside. It's Knight. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
This offense typically really good in these physical situations, running the football, getting first downs. They got stopped on this play. Interesting decision coming up here on 4th down.
The Bruins will call on their punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line.
What in the
That
world?
nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. To the air on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points now.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Bruh, let me watch this replay, because ain't no way they caught this Hail Mary. I knew some BS was about to happen on here. Even though we won this game.
What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. He's got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does. And his receiver comes down with it. What a play.